Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce our team. I am Amelya Furqan as a presenter, and my team are Noni Sukmawati, Soneza Ladiana, Evriades, Aslinda, and Alek Darmawan. We would like to say thank you to ISETKIE to give us opportunity to present our research about problem in online education administration to improving the quality of education in higher education on the 4th International Conference on Educational Development and Quality Assurance 2021. Okay, I will tell to you all about the background of the research. Because of COVID-19 pandemics has been running almost 2 years in the world, we need to live beside of pandemics. Because of that, we need use technology to solve the problem. With the technology, we can make online activities. Change in academic activity from offline to online still have to pay more attention to the quality of education so that the quality of education remains at a good level. It means the quality control group has the responsibility to ensure the quality of the study program can running well. Not only about the application to use, but also the document we need to make are the first thing. The regulation to seminars of a thesis and examination of the thesis. And the second thing is document about improving model tests and examination tests about the question and suitability of syllabi with the implementation of online-based lecturers. So, the purpose of writing this article is to explain problem related to the design and manufacture of digital-based document and role with a pandemic on a friendly concept. The second thing we need to discuss is about related work. We can't find the related work about online administration of education on higher education. But in Institut Teknologi Bandung, all of the knowledge management or talk about Tridharma available in a digital library. The research written by Sopandi and Saud. We also found the research about problem of online learning are about connectivity or ability to use the technology. The research written by Zahara and France. Meanwhile, research result in other countries that result for a sample of 186 students taking 9 courses at the Open University of Catalonia are discussed in the light of feedback, which is considered a central element in the university teaching practice in online environment. Next, we talk about the contribution of the research. The preparation of this document is carried out to maintain and improve the quality commitment by the quality control group, which has responsibility for quality control within the scope of study program at the university. The research also contributes to improve the technology utilization for online document. After that, we talk about paper structure. This article is organized into several sections. The first part is an introduction that contains background, research objective, research that has been carried out, and the contribution of the article. Furthermore, the second part contains the method of making documents, and the third thing part is a description of the preparation of document and exam, as well as the suitability of the syllabi. Furthermore, the test result from the document and the regulation that have been met and described in the fourth section. Then the conclusion and suggestion in fifth part. Okay, we talk about the method. Source of data in making this document and regulation are a document and regulation used by the Indonesian Literature Study Program when offline academic activities before the pandemic of course. Making all of document we use utilize the platform on the internet. And after that, we also distribute through message sharing application or social media to students. And after that, the student will be the data were analyzed by descriptive qualitative method, and qualitative research focus on ontological activities by emphasizing notes with detail, complete, in-depth sentence description that describe situation in their original form. Third, we talk about result. On this result, we talk about how to designing the required document. The document also consists to a template for examination question, a template for quality control of exam question, a questionnaire template for the conformity of the syllabi with digital based classroom implementation. Then in the second stage, the document will be made using a platform that can be easily accessed by the academic community, even though the internet network is less stable. From the creation of the document, an evaluation will be carried out to see if there are questions that have ambiguous meaning or are written incorrectly. The result of the form can also be used as a source to find the problem that exists in the learning process and will have an impact on planning to improve the quality of academic process in the study program. Meanwhile, the challenge to the quality control group is related to not all students filling out the questionnaire that have been distributed, so that they are hampered in carrying out the evaluation process. The solution is to keep disseminating information from various existing media. And the fourth thing we need to talk about discussion. In fact, online learning is not something new that was suddenly created during the COVID-19 pandemic. Several studies have been conducting regarding online learning before the case of COVID-19 pandemic. Especially at Andalas University, before the COVID-19 pandemic occurred, the leadership through Education Quality Development Institute had repeatedly held online training and tutoring for Andalas University lecturers. In fact, some teaching material in Indonesian general course have been made and published but are only limited to blended learning, such as teaching material for history, function, position, and roles of Indonesian, which are made in video form and distributed to the user. So, when a pandemic occurs which require everyone to study from home and physical contact restriction are required, not only about learning process, all information has also been published through social media or website owned by the university. The same is done by the study program. Therefore, the Indonesian Literature Study Program at the Faculty of Cultural Science require clearer the document and rule the implementation of exam and the suitability of the syllabi to the learning process. Based on the test question template, the quality control template, for the exam question, the questionnaire template for the conformity of the syllabi with the implementation in the digital based classes that has been implemented in the study program environment. Those the those the thesis examination can be carried properly, and the student are no longer required to come to the university in taking care of everything when they are going to carry out thesis examination. And the last thing is a conclusion. Based on the data and discussion, several conclusions can be drawn are the first thing, the platform available on the internet can be used as documentation as well as simplify the academic process that run at an institution. Then, through the platform, it can be used as a medium for finding problem that occurs in the online learning process, so that plans can be formed to improve this. Thus, the quality that run in the study program can run well. I think that's all about my presentation. Thank you for your attention, and I'm sorry for my mistake. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.